All right, everybody, welcome back. We're here at the channel here, and it is time for this month's investor market report that we're going to be doing right here. And we're in June right now, so we're going to be talking about May's numbers. So all these numbers are going to be talking about the previous months. At the end of June, when those numbers come out in a couple of weeks, we'll be doing our monthly report there, talking about June's numbers. But right now, we're just talking about May, and we're doing multifamilies. So we're going to be talking about all the multifamilies here. Single families, I do another market report covering those. So if you go to my YouTube channel and go back in there and pull that up if you're interested in single families. But we're going to be talking about the multifamilies for this one right here. My name is Chris McMahon, real estate agent right here in the Capital Region. It's good to see you guys again. Welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time to the channel, hit that subscribe button, right? And get all the information as it's coming out to you. So here we go. Let's jump right in here. I'm going to share the screen and we're going to pull up. I've got Saratoga County up here right now as far as what we got going on here. So again, like I said, May numbers that we're doing here. So let's go down here a little bit. Obviously, we're still in a seller's market, pretty solid in a seller's market still. We have not moved out of that at this point right here, but some things have definitely changed here from last month to this month here. And first of all, inventory has dropped a pretty decent amount, 20%. For the inventory. So we'll take a look at why that is going on here a little bit later as we go work our way through the numbers and all that information. But it's important to know right now we're down to just over 2 months of inventory that we have. But the listed sold price has gone up just a touch, about 95.2. So that's up a little bit. Days on the market has gone down. So there's some activity here. It looks like some buyers are out because they're not staying as long. So days on the market have dropped. But so is our inventory right there as well. So, and the median sales price has jumped up 41.1%. There's a pretty big jump right there. So to 310,000. So let's scroll down here and take a look at some of these things here. So the median estimated property value that we've got right here, the median estimated value is 281,000. That's a down almost 4% from the previous month on that one. And year to date, you can see that 12-month change right over here in the yellow is down 0.7%. So there's some drops in both of those as far as the median estimated property values go. All right, here is our numbers staying pretty flat. There's nothing really exciting going on here. And right, this is the New York average that we go over every month. And we always know it's a New York average tends to be quite a bit higher than we are in this area, Long Island, New York City, and stuff like that. Tend to be good prices. They're figured in this average. So we're coming right down here. This is the United States average, the yellow, and the Saratoga County average, you can see, is even below the national average. So we're right down there. So for investors, for areas that you're looking to buy, where you're looking to get as most bang for your buck, Saratoga County is lower than the New York State average and lower than national average. So it's pretty good, good place to put your money into as far as getting your dollar going a long way here. So, but again, not a ton of a change. This is over the past year that we're seeing. I think let's go back a year here and look at. So at the beginning of the year, it was 272,000. It's up slightly. We're at 281, but we're not seeing any big major changes, any fluctuating or anything like that. So that is the estimated property value. Let's kind of go down here and see new listings. New listings are down. Okay, so part of the reason why our inventory or the number of months of inventory that we have is down because we got some new listings are down. It's down 15, almost 16% here. The list price is down 15.1%. The cost of the median per square foot is up is 6% though. So we can see the total volume is down 55.8%. That's wow, over 50%. That's quite a drop, but we're still got over 6 million in volume. And we got here. So here's our little graph that we got going on here. So this is April. This is the one we did before, and we're going to bump over here to May. As you can see, that came down to about 305,000. We're going to round these numbers. It's easier. 305,000 down from 359,000 for the average list price. Now this is list price. That's what we listed them for, but that's not what they got for them. All right, sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower, depending on the property, how aggressive they are with it. But as we saw up earlier on, that list of sales volume was, I think, 95.9% this month. So that ticked up just a hair, but 95.9, which means on average here, they're getting a little bit less than what they're offering for. They're that 305,000 that we're talking about. They're getting about 95.9% of that price on average. So coming down here with the active listings down 20% month over month here. So down to 28. Everything is in red except all the way in the end, which the medium living area square foot. But everything else is in red here and down significant numbers here. 25% for the median list price, down 20% for the number of properties. That's a big one right there. Days on the market is down 28.4%. Median price per square foot, 151. That's down 13, and the total volume is down 26%. Now, this is on all of our active listings currently right now. Let's look at this right here. As we're showing, the 402,000 is the median list price. Last month, it was 540,000 last month. So that is a pretty good jump right there. Like I said, it dropped over 25% from last month to this month. So going down here, new pendings. All right. So these are the ones that have gone under contract here and they've gone pending. So they actually jumped up. So buyers are out there. They're up 13.3%. So it looks like right now we've got some buyers out there looking for properties, but not as many properties coming out on the market. So if you are someone who's possibly looking to sell, you're a multifamily, something like that, then maybe a good time for you to put out there because it looks like we got buyers and the inventory is dropping a little bit, which could be in favor as far as what you could get because competition may be up for it if the numbers stay consistent throughout the month. Right now, we got medium list price down 16%, $299.9. Days on the market is up month over month, 40% for median days on the market. Median price per square foot. These are all the pendings right now. Median price per square foot is $147, which is down 2.5% there. Total sales volume up 7.2, 7.3 right in there. $1 million on that one. And let's take a look down here in this graph. So right now we're at 299.9, so 300,000 for pendings. Last month it was 357. So seeing a drop in that going on right there. So now come on down here. Pending listings. 43, up almost 20% for the number of pending listings on this one. As we go through, we're just going to hit this up really quick so we keep moving. But we got about 330 for the median list price, $146 a square foot, just about $19.1 million in value. That's up almost 25% right there. So, and we're looking over here. We've got 343 for last month. And it kind of dropped down to 329 over here on the right side for the median list price. Sold price. Now this is a good one right here. I'd like to check this one out here. So number of solds for that month, we've got 10, which is up 25%. So they jumped up a little bit over there. 310,000. So the median sold price jumped up 41%. And we're going to look at that in this chart down here. This is where you can see that jump, right? It was 220,000 right there in the month of April. In the month of May, it jumped up to 310,000, as we can see on there. So pretty good jump in the median sold price. 10, so those numbers went up right here. List to sales price, which we talked about a little bit earlier, is getting almost 100%. We're at about 95.93, almost 96%. Median days on the market, down to $126 per square foot, and the total volume on the solds, we got 3.3, almost $3.4 million in total volume and sales between those 10 properties right there. And supply and inventory, here we go, 2.27. This is the drop that we were talking about. Huh? We show this here, down 20%. So it was just or almost getting close to 3 months in April, and bang, now it's come down to just over 2 months. So 2.2 and 2.25 months, it looks like right there for that. Public records, public sold records, we got the 5 going down 230. Let's kind of see. All right, so that's our Saratoga County. Let's go up here. We're going to move on to Albany County. We're going to check and see what Albany County has as far as our multifamilies are going on here. Again, sellers market, that's going to be the trend with all of our counties that we're covering here today. And just a quick thing, if you have questions on any of the information that we're kind of talking about here, feel free to reach out and get a hold of me. My information will be below. You can even book a one-on-one with me. And I cover a couple of counties in here, but I don't cover them all. So there's a county that you're interested in that I didn't cover. Again, reach out, get a hold of me. We can book a one-on-one, or we can, talk on the phone or text me. Either one is fine. And I can kind of get that information, get that out for you to help you out here. But let's go through Albany. So we've got right now, May 2023, seller's market, months of inventory is actually up in Albany County. It's up a little, almost 6%, 5.8%. List of sold ratio, they're getting more in Albany County than what they're asking for. So that's up to 101.1%. Days on the market is down, and the median sales price is 209, 250 right there. So this is interesting right here. Saratoga County, it was below. Albany County, it's above. It's almost a 6% difference between the two of them right there. And months of inventory is going up in Albany as well. So let's take a look at some of these numbers here. What do we got? We got the median estimated property values. This is the first thing we talked about. It's 248 right now, down about 0.5% for last month. It's up. 12-month change, though, is up almost 7.5%. So there's some things going up here. Let's go down and take a look. Again, this is New York State, the orange line. Look at how high that is. This is the United States average, the national average. And then we come down right here, we've got Albany County, which, again, similar to Saratoga. Though Saratoga, I think, was a little closer to the national average than Albany County is, but it is below the national average. So, again, for investing purposes, your money can go a little bit further in the Albany area as well. So we're down right here. National averages. So let's come down here. New listings, 78 new listings, which is up 44, almost 45%. Wow, that's pretty good. Median list price is up 27.5%. It's about 250 above the 250 market, 255 almost. The median living square area is up. Total sales volume, almost $24 million in total sales volume here. So quite a bit going on here. Let's take a look at this. Median sale price is $254.9. We know that one last month it was $200K. So a jump of over $50,000 right here for the new listings, and quite a bit of new listings popped out in the area over there. Coming down here, we've got active listings, 115 active listings, and this is up as well, 3.6%. Probably a lot of that driven by this 44% right here, all these new listings that have popped out here. 210,000, so again, up 5.5%. Days on the market, 72. Square foot, $90 per square foot, and they've got about $37.5 million, a little over $37.5 million in total sales volume. This is for the active listings for that month. Yeah, and we come down here and we can see this little line graph here that we got 199,000 right here last month, up to the 210 right here. So up a little over $10,000 for that change. New pending. So here's our new pendings, 57 new pendings in the month, up 18.8%. We got days on the market are down. Median list price is up 23%, and total sales volume is up quite a bit here too, 44.2% to $15.5 million for the new pending listings. Coming down here, we're going to check out pending listings, 175 pendings, which is, again, up. So there's a lot of green arrows in Albany County here this month. Median list price up 0.5%. Days on the market is up. Total sales volume about $44.5 million going on here. The only red arrow we got here is down 1.1% is the median price per square foot that we got going on. But here we go. We check this out. Median list price $200K. Last month it was $199. So up $1,000 again. That not a huge change in that one right there, almost flat, but still trending in an upward motion. So number of sales, number of sales 50, up 47%. The median sold price did drop almost 8% on it to 209. Again, we talked about earlier, this is up. So they're getting a little bit more than what they're asking for. They're up 101.6% 8.06% from the list to sales price. And they're getting about $101 medium on square foot, and total sales volume at 11.5 million. So we got the 209.25 right here, and last month it was 227. So we're seeing that drop. That's where the median sold price is. So that's 8% drop that we talked about, referenced. Months of supply, 2 months even. That is up from last month, 5.8%. But 12-month change is actually down 8.3. So, but that looks like it's trending in upward motion right here. So we'll see how that works out in the months to come here as we move deeper into the summer months. We're going on here. So we're going to jump over to our last county that we're going to talk about here is Warren County. Warren County, New York. We'll go through this one. Again, seller's market. This area is a little, it's shifting a little bit more towards that balanced market, but still pretty solid into a seller's market. We've got 3.38 months of inventory. That's up almost 2%. List to sold price, almost right at 100%, just a touch over, but that's down a little bit, but not even really that much, not even 0.5%, that being down. Days on the market have dropped down a little bit. Medium sold price, 239. Let's go take a little bit of deeper dive into what we got going on here for the month. So estimated property value, 215,000, down a little, about a 1.5% from the previous month, but up 7.5% in the last year. Again, this should look kind of familiar to you. We've got our New York average up here. We've got our national average right here. And then we've got the Warren County average, which is down right here too. Again, investors, great place because we're down below the averages here. So you can get more properties for the amount of money you have to invest in this area too. So work on that cash flow and bring that up. So new listings, 3 new listings, which is down 40%. And we've got the medium list price is 198.5, which is down a pretty good chunk at 26.5%. Total volume is just over 500,000 right here. So let's take a look at this. As far as the medium list price was 270,000 in the month of April, and then it dropped to just under 200,000, about 198.5 for the medium list price. Active listings 20, that's also down, not the big jump that we saw up here at 40%, but it's down just about 5%. Median list price dropped here too. It's a little over about 6.5%. Days on the market went up 20%, which is interesting because everybody else, I think, was going down. And here it looks like it's jumping up, at least for the active listings it is. And they've got just under $12 million in total sales volume for that one. And we'll go back and look at it. It was about 260,000 for the median list price here, and it dropped down to, of course, that 242 that we're talking about. That's the number of active listings in Warren County for the month of May. So let's come down here. And pending listings, 3 pending, which dropped. Medium list price was 180,000. Median price per square foot dropped. Total sales volume went up almost 100%. Look at that, 98.5% month over month to just over $2.5 million as far as total volume is concerned. So yeah, so 180 for the median list price. The median list price last month was 270. So there was a pretty solid jump going down on that one, actually. Pending listings, we got 13 pending. $100 a square foot. It looks like a little over $5 million in total sales volume. Medium list price was $238.5, which is stagnant. It is flat, actually, from exactly where it was. Coming down here, so this is the sold. 7 sales. Excuse me, 7 sales. Medium sold price went up 16.5% to $239 for month over month. So like we said earlier, this actually dropped 0.3%, but it's still over 1,000. Unless the sales price is over 100%, 100.07. So not a ton over, but it is over. We've got over $1.5 million in sales volume. Days on the market dropped by 7% over here. So yeah, we're taking a look. It was 205 for the median sold price. in Warren County last month, and now it is up to 239. So we're seeing that jump. That's a 16.6% that we have that we're accounting for. Months of inventory, quite a bit here. We got compared to some of the other places we looked at, but 3.3, so 3 1/3 in months of inventory is what we got. That's up almost 2% from the previous month, but it's down 13.6% from last year at this time. So this is our right here. This is where we are right now. Last year at this time, we were at 4.5 months of inventory. So it's down over a month as far as our inventory. So there's our 3 counties that we cover: Saratoga, Albany, Warren County. Again, if you've got questions in any other counties or any other areas that you're interested in, I didn't cover on this, reach out, get a hold of me. Like I said, my contact information. We'll book a one-on-one with me. We can go over some of this stuff, and we can just kind of go talk about how it will help you out and the information and everything like that. Again, subscribe to the channel. Make sure I come out with this every month. We're doing an investor report and then just a market report as well. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, as well as some other videos that we got coming out there too, all about real estate in the communities and businesses and stuff like that. So we'll see you next month for our investor report.